Hey guys, welcome back to ABITALKSPORTS. It's your boy here again, Abba Smalls, aka the Niger ATL Gunner, and I'm back again with another weekend preview. Majorly we'll be talking about today will be the Newcastle Arsenal game, match day 6, right? Man, the season is just running, man. I mean, when did we start the season? And we'll touch base on the other teams as well that are playing over the weekend. But before we go, guys, can you go down there and please subscribe to my channel, to your channel, ABITALKSPORTS. And we already know what we do here, right? We just talk about soccer, Premier League, La Liga, Champions League, banter, do some predictions, preview before the games, and review after the game, right? So yeah, right now let's dive into the video. So this game is Matchday 6, Arsenal versus, let's say Newcastle versus Arsenal, right? St. James Park, Arsenal so far 1-3, drawn 1 against Man City, lost against Liverpool. Not bad. Not bad. Not so bad to what the media are portraying like it's been a disastrous start. I know 5 points off Liverpool, right? We understand that, but it's not bad. Having a draw against Man City at home is never a bad result. Losing to Liverpool could be bad, but I mean, it's not the end of the world. The season is just tied. It's just 5 games. 33 more games to play. Who says Liverpool are not going to have injuries? Who says Liverpool are not going to lose or draw games, right? They've been lucky in a lot of games, scoring, late in the games. Anyway, but this preview is not about Liverpool. It's about Arsenal and Newcastle. Newcastle, what are they again? They're 13th on the table. Life without Alexandra Isak has not been so good. But now they have Osula and they have the Walter Medi striker they got from Germany, who scored 1 goal already on his debut. Osula scored 2 goals in the Carabao Cup right during the week. So they're not looking bad. They've played well. They've not just scored goals, right? So they don't look really weak, weaker than last season. But, Isak is Isak, right? World-class striker. So, I mean, they have new strikers trying to bed into the game, into their team. So I don't think it's so bad. Arsenal on the other way, and Newcastle had a 0-0 draw to Bournemouth in the last game. That's not a bad result because Bournemouth has been very good and consistent as well. Arsenal had 1-1, scored 1-1, or played 1-1 against Manchester City at home. There was the outrage of the negative formation, right? Not the formation really, but personnel. People wanted to see Eze or see Iwaneri start the game, but Arteta had gone for Merino, and just to keep it tight and stuff. I mean, this is not about Newcastle game as well. This is about what's happening in the future. That game had Eze coming, had Saka coming as well. So let's quickly dive into this week and see what do we expect as a starting 11 in this game. From Arteta's press conference, he had mentioned that Odegaard is back training. Saka had a knock against Port Vale. We didn't want him to play, but I just thought he needed match fitness, right? So Saka is back fit as well. Ben White is fit as well. Had the whole he played about 70-80 minutes, right, against Port Vale, right? And so I think from the Port Vale game or from last Premier League game, let's think about what would likely be the first 11 for Arsenal in this game. Left back is going to be Calafiori. He's been consistent this season. He was rested during the week, so he should be ready to go. Centre back pairing, Magalhaes came in late in the Port Vale game. He's been consistent this season. A little bit at fault for the Man City goal, but Magalhaes is Magalhaes, one of the best defenders in the world. Saliba is back again, had good minutes during the week, back to replace Mosquera. I hope he's back to his match fitness. I think he could have done better for that Haaland goal as well, but I think they'll be back. Right back is going to be Timber. I mean, when we have games like this away, I think Timber is a solid guy, one-on-one guy, and he'll be help for a tight game, he'll be help for it against Gordon. That would not be very easy. And the centre backs against Watermaid, a very tall striker, it will be tough as well. Yeah, let's go to midfield. I think it's going to be the pairing of I don't want to see Merino in this game. He can come in the second half, but not in the beginning of the game. I want to see Zubimendi trying to control the game. And Declan Rice. Declan Rice he's had a decent season so far. He hasn't been exceptional, right? That's why Arsenal fans are crying out and saying, "Hey, what's he really doing?" I think it's a new Arteta strategy and formation and style of play where Declan Rice will be bumping forward, box to box and stuff like that. But we want to see him, crash more in the box, play more shots. He has a shot in him, right? Go for the headers and stuff, right? Yep, those are the two I think holding. In front of them, I'm sorry if my captain is back, Odegaard is going to start that game. I don't dislike Merino, but I just think that he doesn't have more to the attack. He can crash the box, but he doesn't create. He's not a creative guy. He can't dribble. He can't create. He's just a solid midfielder. So I think he can come in the second half if we're having a good game. This game as well, I don't want Arteta to go for, energy for energy, strength for strength, for physicality. No, play them good football. I mean, they have a very good midfield in Tonali. Tonali is a very good. It's good. Guimaraes is very good. Tonali is good. They are not just physical. They're very technical as well, right? Then Joelinton is going to come in to add the physicality, the ball carrying. So I think we should just try to play around them and not just want to go for them man for man, like go physical against them. I think my captain Odegaard must start that game. Right wing Saka is back anyway. Madueke is injured. I hope he gets well soon. And left wing, that's where we have that question, right? I think Eze should start. That game would need a lot of creativity. But knowing Arteta, I think he might want to go for Martinelli because of his defensive work and ball carrying and running. But I think if we really want to create for Gyökeres, who I think should be number 9, who should be number 9 ideally because we don't have any striker feet, except Arteta trying to start Merino. I hope that doesn't happen. So I think Eze should just start on that left wing, start something. I'm thinking because Trossard had a decent game, came in, scored. Against Man City, wasn't bad. He might want to start Trossard. Trossard adds creativity as well, right? But I would just think, let's have Eze on the left. Eze on the left and Odegaard playing from like right 8 or 10 would add more to the game. And Calafiori can bomb forward. Eze can just be like inside right. So yeah, first 11, like I said, Raya, I didn't mention Raya. Raya, Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, Magalhaes, Calafiori, Zubimendi, Declan Rice, Captain Odegaard, Saka, Eze, and Gyökeres. That's will be my first 11. And my score line prediction for that game. I think we can keep Newcastle quiet, even with their physicality. I think Arsenal can have 2 goals. I'll say 2-0 to Arsenal. 0-2, right? Because we're playing away to Arsenal. And that's what I expect on Sunday. And let's look at other games for the weekend. The game starts on Saturday, Brentford versus Manchester United. Early kickoff, 7:30 a.m. Eastern time, my time. My prediction for that game would be like a 2-2 draw. I think Brentford will be open. I think Manchester United will score, but I don't think they'll win away. So 2-2 draw. Chelsea-Brighton will be a very good game. Brighton don't travel well. Chelsea just lost that game to United. Are they going to be missing anybody? Red card, their keeper Sanchez. No, he missed the Portville, so he's back, right? I think it could be a draw. Brighton will give them a good game. I'm thinking a 2-2 draw as well. Crystal Palace, Liverpool. Liverpool unbeaten, not dropped a point this season. Going away to Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace beat them in the Charity Shield Cup. I'm predicting a slipper for Liverpool, 2-1 to Crystal Palace. Leeds, Bournemouth, the 4th game of the day. Leeds, they've not done bad. Bournemouth has been exceptional. I think Bournemouth beats Leeds. Leeds are trying to have, I think, three consecutive clean sheets at home. After the Arsenal game, I think Bournemouth beats them. I'll say 2-1. Manchester City, Burnley, I think it's going to be a routine win for Man City. Burnley did well against Liverpool. Could they draw this game against Man City? If they draw this game against Man City, Arsenal fans are going to come for Arteta and say, hey, if Burnley can draw Man City, then how did we draw that game at home? I think Man City beats them. I'll say 3-1. 3-1 Man City. 12:30 game on Saturday, Nottingham Forest, Sunderland. Sunderland has done well. Away, they got some points as well. Nottingham Forest, I predict this will be the first win for Big Ange. So I'll say 2-1 to Nottingham Forest. The last game, Tottenham Wolves. Wolves are yet to get a point, I think, this season. Tottenham doing well, came back 2-2 from that 2 goals down against Brighton. Could Wolves upset Tottenham? I'll say 1-1. 1-1, Tottenham Wolves. Sunday, first game, Aston Villa, Fulham. Aston Villa yet to win a game this season against Fulham, who won their last game. I think Aston Villa could do with this 3 points after winning in the Europa League. I would say 2-1 to Aston Villa against Fulham. Then there is before the Everton game, there's a game, right? Sorry. And there's the Newcastle Arsenal, right? Which I said is 0-2 to Arsenal. I predict Gyökeres to score a goal in that game. Then the game on Monday, the last game for this weekend, Everton West Ham. West Ham are in trouble. West Ham are in trouble. Everton West Ham. I think Everton beats West Ham. I'll say 2-0. Yep, that's my prediction for this week, guys. Let's say right now, if you look at the screen, you'll see the standings for all the teams from 1st to 20th. Liverpool still leading, Arsenal second, and Newcastle that we're playing are going to be 13th. Guys, go ahead and just subscribe to the channel, watch this video, like this video, and we'll see you again after the game to have a match review. Hopefully, Arsenal will have won up the Gunners. All right, guys, thank you. Bye.